would not drink after. Oh, wait a second. Caleb Riley not wasting any time attacking Jojo as he was distracted by a big gulp.
As is often the case.
Of course, no disqualifications, no count out, first blood match. Only way to win is to make your opponent bleed.
And at least Jojo, luckily, finally traded in those sweatpants.
Jojo must have got a deal on some shorts at the thrift shop. As Jojo, you know, we've seen Jojo fight before.
Yeah, you saw earlier Kari Wright firing him up, promising a little in and out with a victory here. Nobody should know any better than Kari Wright what Jojo's actually capable of. We've seen some fights between them before. I remember that dumpster match.
Jojo bringing
a year ago.
That kendo stick into play and down across the back. Now, if I'm Jojo, I'm targeting the head of Caleb Riley. That's going to be the best spot to make him bleed. I'm not sure those kendo stick shots to the back, especially with that protective covering that Riley is wearing, is going to do any good. And again across the back. It will inflict some damage and punishment, though.
There's Jojo. That steel chair there across the back of Caleb Riley. What does Jojo have? Looks like he's wrapping a chain, I think, around his fist. Look at Riley with a chair.
Oh, and Jojo went to swing that right hand cover with that chain. But now the chair connecting to the back of Jojo. And again, down across the back.
Yeah, Riley stomping away on Jojo as Caleb Riley looks to add to the blue team's total. Grimy Dalton Gray getting the first point for the blue team earlier on here tonight in that first ever, as far as I know, sack tap I quit match. Still can't believe that was a real thing. But again, it's fight, win, survive. You can expect basically anything.
Sorry, of course, in the green team currently with 1 point. Of course, that was thanks to, like I said, Kari Wright winning that tape fist match earlier.
Caleb Riley, he's digging under the ring for something. Just think about everything we've seen pulled out from under there already tonight. What more is there?
Well, Caleb Riley's going to find whatever's left.
There's more doors.
A door left over from earlier.
Man and Kaimi didn't break all of them, clearly. But we started the night with that doorway to hell match. It looks like we might end the night with another door.
Oh, but Jojo, that belly-to-back suplex, preventing Riley from doing whatever he had in mind. Is Jojo looking to set that door up somewhere looking to do so in the corner.
And a kendo stick right across the back again to Caleb Riley. There's Jojo, now with Riley up on his shoulders.
Oh, this is how Kaimi put Man-Man through the door earlier. But O'Reilly with the counter. Now the difference here being if one of these guys goes through the door, the match is not over. Unless it causes them to bleed, of course.
No doorway to hell rules here in this one, but it could still be effective.
And you hear the Addicts behind the Street Fighter from Miami.
Well, Caleb Riley there, that thrust to the throat, stopping any momentum Jojo was building up there. And Riley sending Jojo all the way down to the mat. Now he's got the kendo stick.
And now the kendo stick across the back of Jojo. As Riley now trying to drag that kendo stick across the forehead. You know, those splinters from that kendo stick could certainly cause Jojo to bleed. And now checking.
Caleb Riley seeing if he got the job done there, but it does not look like it. I didn't see any blood drawn.
Jojo trying to figure out what he can do to force his opponent to bleed.
And we talked about it a little earlier. as far as we know, this has got to be the first blood match these two have ever been in. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of strategies that they have in something like this, which you're going to see a lot of here throughout Fight, Win, Survive.
Jojo trying to get back to his feet after that chair shot.
As Riley, again, going back to the steel chair. As Jojo is just now sat up, trying to get himself back to his feet. Riley just tossing that chair, bouncing off the forehead of Jojo. That might get the job done.
Well, referee Cedric's got right there to see if Jojo's bleeding.
If we can get a camera shot in on Jojo.
And now Riley, that fisherman suplex. Of course, cannot win the match by pinfall or submission.
Jojo out to the floor, Riley out as well, but again, looking for something else underneath that ring. He's going all the way. Oh, look at Jojo's going under too.
What does Jojo have? Oh, but Jojo's got a barbed wire baseball bat. And Riley has some sort of, is that a crowbar? Or some sort of iron bar.
Yeah, some kind of bar. You can see him making good use of it.
Oh, but now he's grabbing that bat that Jojo brought into play, or maybe he's trying to get rid of the bat.
Yeah, you want to draw some blood, barbed wire might be the best way to go.
Oh, but Jojo, he's got Riley on the shoulders. Are you looking to put him through the table? Or the door, excuse me?
Dude, Riley kicking his legs, trying to get free. He's able to get through.
And Riley just drove Jojo through the door.
Of course, that would have ended our first match of the night, but not in this case. Again, first blood rules here. Unless Jojo's bleeding. Referee Cedric Scott's right down there with him right now. It looks like no blood, though. As this match continues, Caleb Riley now following Jojo out. They're making their way up the aisle here.
Well, and it doesn't matter where you bleed. They can come over and bleed on you, Tyler.
Look, Caleb Riley's taking shots at people in the crowd.
That's a fan. What is Riley doing? Somebody get her to stop this. That's one of our addicts. Caleb Riley slamming one of the addicts on top of Jojo. Let's get some help out here.
I don't know if that's going to draw any blood or not, but hey, if it's effective, why not?
We got to check on this addict.
Well, now Jojo's got it. What? Jojo's probably going to pickpocket him.
All sorts of chaos being unleashed here tonight. Jojo threw the addict into Riley.
This guy's just a weapon at this point. Jojo's going to send him back to his seat, I guess.
Finally, security coming over and getting the fan out of here as Jojo sends Riley back inside.
And both competitors back in the ring. Oh, Jojo blocks the punch of Riley, answering back with one of his own.
And several right hands from the Miami Street Fighter. Clothesline, down goes Riley. He's not staying down, though. Another clothesline. It's the very unorthodox style of Jojo coming into play here. Jojo sent in and just throws his entire body right at the chest of his opponent.
Again, in most scenarios here, when Jojo hits that, he would go for a cover, but it's not going to do you any good here. But Jojo eyeing this steel chair here, maybe looking to drop Caleb Riley on it somehow.
Oh, that implant DDT right onto the chair. And again, referee Cedric Scott right there. with a good view, says Caleb Riley is not bleeding.
In a match like this, the referee's only job here is to look for blood from one of these two competitors and then call for the bell. Look, Riley's got that barbed wire bat again.
And Riley, that bat right across the forehead. And Jojo's hands, well, he was covering up. I don't know if we can get a good shot or not.
Did he get him good enough with that bat?
And now Jojo sent right into the chair again.
If the bat didn't get it done, the steel chair should. The referee gonna check.
No, he says there's no blood, which is a little bit surprising after everything Jojo's been put through in this match.
Riley to pull that chair out, but I think Jojo, he's got that chain. I think he wrapped it around his fist again. He got him that time.
He just square on punched Riley with the chain.
Jojo tried that earlier, and he caught a steel chair from Caleb Riley. Now he's just pounding away with that chain.
Jojo doing his damnedest to get Riley to bleed.
And referee checking. Did he get it done? That was a lot of shots with that chain-wrapped fist. We saw a tape fist earlier tonight.
Well, I think Jojo,
chain fist, that's even worse.
Well, I think Jojo wore himself out with all those right hands.
When he probably hadn't eaten in a couple days. So he may not have a lot of energy in him. Let's see how much he's got left.
The referee checking on both men. We've still yet to have anyone bleed here in this match.
Jojo, he's got that kendo stick in his hand now.
Both men are down. Yeah. Something's eventually got to give. One of these guys eventually has to bleed, right? We can't be here all night, can we?
Well, I mean, we could. It keeps going until somebody bleeds. The Jojo trying to get back to his feet.
I think
Caleb Riley still suffering the effects of that chain, but again, I guess Jojo not able to draw blood off of it. Gonna go back to work now with the kendo stick.
And Jojo bringing Riley back to his feet. Oh, wait a second, look. He's bleeding.
Oh, he is
There's
bleeding.
Blood.
Here's your winner, scoring a point.
Jojo getting a point for his team. He's going to get some.